Hello everyone, welcome to Victor's Guidance. Welcome all of you that are new and all of you returning today to this channel. Don't forget to subscribe down below if you haven't yet. And if you're interested in booking a personal reading with me, you can book through the Etsy shop. The link to that is down below. Also, if any of you are interested in 18 plus, pick a card, timeless tarot readings, you can check that out through the Patreon website, which is also linked down below. So in today's reading, I just wanted to do a quick little whatever comes out reading. So whatever wants to show up through each group, we're going to just tune into the energy. So we're going to tune into messages from your person, anything that's on their mind, anything that wants to be shared, anything they want you to know right now for this reading. So we have three different groups to pick from for today. Quite intense cards have shown up or wanted to come through for each group. So for group number one here, we have Passion Ignited. And group number one, you are, of course, the Ace of Wands. Then with group number two here, we have Trapped in Fear. We have the Eight of Swords here for you, group number two. And for group number three, we have the Temptation card showing up for you today. So Temptation or the Devil card in the Major Arcana Traditional Tarot. So these are the three groups you can pick from for today. You can pick more than one group if you are feeling called to more than one, or pick for more than one person as well. The timestamps are down below in the description box and in the pinned comment below this video. So pause the video right now if you want to take a little bit more time, and I'll see you all in your chosen groups. Hello, group number one. Welcome to your reading. You have picked the Ace of Wands or Passion Ignited as your card for today. I love how we have the sun showing up here a bit. So this is going to be a reading on what they want you to know. So messages from your person. I do want to draw two more or a couple more cards to start off with. There's definitely like a lot of passion here, but there's also with the Nine of Swords here, the Suffering in Silence card, there is a bit of anxiety that this person is feeling about. I'm hearing a new beginning or a new potential with you. We have triumphant success, the Ace of Swords here as well. So they want to communicate stuff with you. What is on this person's mind lately is like them thinking about taking action towards you, yet that action taking energy is also, I'm hearing, stifled by the suffering in silence. So with the Nine of Swords. So they definitely feel like held back a lot by their own worry, by their own anxiety, by how you may respond, or also just like by whatever it is that you bring up for them, you know. This definitely feels like this person, they find it hard to read you, or they find it hard to be in control of themselves when it comes to this connection. It just feels like they are experiencing some, let's say, hidden forces when it comes to you, when it comes to this connection, which could be triggering them in ways that they can't fully comprehend. And I do feel like that is scaring them a bit in your relationship right now. Overall, they do feel a lot of passion towards you. Feel like lately this person started to feel their passions reignited in your connection. So this could have happened through dreams. They could have dreamt about you lately, or you could just have popped into their mind lately, and they just feel like this additional new energetic spark towards you. They feel a lot more passion towards you. They feel like there's creative potential in this connection again, right? Or potential new beginnings for the two of you. They are definitely there in their mind. This person definitely feels like a lot more inspired lately towards starting something new, or like sparking something new between the two of you. They feel a lot more motivated, a lot more creative as well towards like just starting something up again with you. I feel like with triumphant success, they definitely are thinking about communicating with you again, or starting up a conversation with you again. So they're feeling a surge of passion and excitement about the connection. As the Ace of Wands here indicates that they see the connection as full of potential and are envisioning a fresh start or a new phase with you. Now, this envisioning here with the Suffering in Silence card, this is also making them feel very anxious about the future, about the things they don't know that they don't know about themselves. So this person is just like very confused about what it is that they might encounter or have revealed about themselves in this relationship. Like there's this feeling here of hidden stuff that they don't know if they can handle. Even though it is exciting, even though like the prospect of meeting you, talking to you, venturing into something new, creative endeavor or a new phase even of this connection with you is very, very exciting. It makes them feel warm, as seen here. It makes them feel inspired. It makes them feel excited. It makes them feel full of vitality at the same time. It makes them feel anxious. I'm hearing AF, so I'm hearing very much anxious here. So they are thinking about taking action, initiating something, and pursuing the connection with renewed energy. And they're kind of dealing with the anxiety that is coming up for them as like a result of that. Oh my gosh, we have the Lovers on the bottom here. We have Harmony on the bottom here. We are going to draw additional cards as well, but I do want to just walk through these a little bit more. So with the Nine of Swords here, this person is like deeply worried about aspects of this connection. I feel like they're very worried about themselves and their own transformation with you as well, or how they may be asked to transform through this connection. They're potentially overthinking something about your connection as well. I feel like they are overall just struggling with fears, doubts, and guilt related to you here. And this card, Nine of Swords here, does also suggest self-inflicted mental anguish, where they are really plagued by their thoughts of you, their thoughts of your connection late at night. So they might be overanalyzing the connection, questioning their actions or feelings, or just overall feeling insecure about how things stand between the two of you, feeling maybe insecure about taking this action, even though they're very inspired by it. And they are afraid of making the wrong move or of losing you. But it just overall feels like they're just like held down by a lot of this worry. That like objectively speaking, I'm not feeling it as something that's deeply worrisome, but it is something that your person needs to overcome. So they really just need to overcome themselves here with the Suffering in Silence card. It's not that there's objectively speaking, there's this big boulder or this obstacle. They are making this big obstacle happen because it is about them facing a part of themselves more than it is about something objectively existing outside of your relationship. So yeah, that's like the biggest obstacle, let's say. It's themselves, it's their own opinions, it's their own overthinking, it's their fear and their insecurity with the Suffering in Silence. Now, they do want to gain more truth and clarity in this relationship with triumphant success. So amidst the worries, they are seeking the truth, both internally and also even with some of you as well. They might have had conversations or are just planning conversations for now. So they feel the need to communicate more honestly with you, to express their feelings and cut through the confusion. There is a desire here as well to address misunderstandings and just overall provide clarity about their intentions here as well. They want to have an important conversation with you that clears the air between the two of you and or opens a new chapter for the relationship. Now with the Lovers energy, the Harmony being the bottom deck energy, this person, they know in their heart of hearts that they feel a lot of love towards you. They feel very, very secure, around you. When they are with you, they feel happy, they feel taken care of. They feel this strong connection, alignment with you. And there are deep feelings here shared between the two of you, even if they have not been fully communicated. I'm hearing we see eye to eye on things. So the Lovers at the bottom of the deck reveals the overarching energy that this connection holds significant emotional and spiritual importance to this person. The Lovers here also suggest they see this bond as meaningful and life-changing. So you have had a very huge impact on this person, definitely, with the Lovers card here. They feel a strong pull towards you, but they may also be grappling with a choice, because the Lovers does suggest a choice energy, or a decision that needs to be made. So the Lovers indicate a need to make a major decision about the relationship or connection, especially in the context of the Nine of Swords and the Ace of Swords over here. This potentially even involves your person choosing between the head and the heart, or just kind of choosing between staying where they are versus fully committing to their transformation, which is also committing to the connection, right? So in regards to their messages to you here, there's passion and potential here. They feel an intense spark towards you and see great potential in the connection. There's a desire for clarity here, while also there's inner turmoil and your person feeling a deep connection. So they're drawn to you in a very profound way and may feel this connection is part of their destiny, but they might also be facing here just very important decision about how to proceed things or how to progress things with you. They definitely see you and your impact in their life as life-changing. And very important, your relationship, how they see the connection is challenging, but also worthwhile, right? So they're still invested in you, even if struggling with fears and doubts. We have the Four of Pentacles showing up here as well. Let's see what else. Okay, so we also have the Six of Pentacles. We have the Three of Pentacles. Oh my gosh, so many Pentacles cards. And we have the Four of Swords here. Okay, so this person definitely wants to like rest, rejuvenate themselves before they move towards you with the Triumph card. So we have the Chariot here as the bottom deck energy. We do also have heartache and loss here. So there's still some deep heartache present, some deep loss or a sense of deep loss that's present in their connection. So they're standing very firm about or around something. This could be this person's ego. It could just be also like their principles that they are standing firm with. And there's a sense here of them not wanting to reveal too much. They could be feeling anxious here about the physical circumstances between the two of you, you know, especially if there are actual physical circumstances that you can address right now, or that you're aware of in this connection. They are deeply like plaguing your person. Yeah, they feel like they need to address the heartache and loss through solitude. So through the Hermit, soul searching for a while. This person feels like they need to rest and rejuvenate themselves for the time being in this relationship. They are definitely very excited to build something more with you here, like to work together with you, potentially even as a team. With the Three of Pentacles here, with the Six of Pentacles, there's a desire to build something lasting with you, to build like a solid foundation, a firm foundation with you here. I'm getting the sense that this person is afraid that they are going to lose what they have built so far in their life. If they pursue things with you, they are afraid of the hit their image is going to take, you know, in how society views them, or in how other people that they think highly of might view them if they pursue things with you. There's like this insecurity here overall with the Four of Pentacles. Like they're holding back potentially because they're afraid of, I'm hearing, being the scapegoat or being different, or just people not respecting them as much. With the Four of Pentacles energy. And there's also like a desire here to work together with you. Especially for those of you who may know each other from career stuff, or, you know, like work-related scenarios or collaborations even. There's a desire here to not mess up that collaboration, or to not mess up that project that you're working on. Like they don't want to sabotage any type of project or any type of work together with you, or any type of future endeavor with you. Here, like they think that you guys really work well together, and they might be feeling like pursuing something with you on a more romantic level could be difficult, or could not be fruitful for your collaborations or for your, you know, project work. So there's again, as said, this kind of choosing between the head and the heart, because their heart does want you, they do want to move towards you, but they're also like don't want to like sabotage anything going on between the two of you right now, or sabotage either your work or your current development, let's say. Yeah, even if there's like long distance between the two of you, your person does not want to like sabotage stuff or make things more difficult for you. And also, I feel like deeper down, as said, they're afraid of what they might face with you. Because what I've just listed overall, like right now, in terms of obstacles, these are all surface level things. While for like deeper level things, the things that are actually impacting them to make decisions, these are more like your person is afraid of transformation. This is more like your person is afraid of who they are going to be, quote unquote, asked to step into, or what type of person they're going to have to transform into as a result of pursuing something with you. So that's the bigger problem here. And I feel like that's the issue that your person is maybe not as aware of currently. They're more focused on like the physical, quote unquote, obstacles to your relationship, which aren't really that problematic, let's say. What's more problematic is this person's resistance to the transformation, to what they think they would have to do in order to pursue a relationship with you. So they're not taking it easy in regards to that, because they're afraid of what they may get to know basically about themselves. So let's see what else wants to show up. I want to get you some message cards, actual message cards. So let's see. I'm still keeping my options open. So they're definitely, you know, keeping things open still. Regret what I did not do, and I'm holding back is here. So yeah, obviously they regret the things that they didn't do, but they also, I feel like they still think that it was a good choice. Like even if they didn't do something, they still think it was good, because they're still afraid of what them doing stuff would bring. Yet they do want to take some type of action towards you, but they know that they need to, first of all, take some time out, rest, rejuvenate, be in solitude a little bit longer here with the Hermit, to be able to, quote unquote, progress towards like this action taking with detachment is what I'm getting here. Like a mindful action taking. This person wants to take action towards you in a mindful way and in a non-triggered way, right? So they don't want to act towards you from just an impulse. They want their mind and their heart to be on board with them taking action. So that's why we have the Chariot over here, because the Chariot is really all about mindful action taking that happens from like a bit of a detached observer perspective even, you know. And I feel like that's overall what your person wants to get to. They do want to take this to the next level. Now, what this connection means, this next level means for this connection is what I mean is going to depend a bit on your relationship. Because I do feel like for a lot of you, this person may want to collaborate with you more, even, you know, with the Three of Pentacles here. They want to work together more with you, and they think like that's the next level as well. Just want to, you know, interact with you more, basically, is what this card is saying. But they're keeping their options open about you, about this relationship. They're kind of waiting and seeing where things go, how things develop for now. They definitely feel, I'm hearing, a little bit seduced by you, or they feel quite seduced, charmed in your presence. They think you're very beautiful. You definitely have a little bit of something going on here. You definitely know how to, you know, touch their buttons in all the best and worst places with the Harmony card there. And yeah, they're just saying that they're holding back here. They regret what they did not do, but at the same time, they're thinking that they did the right thing by not doing the thing. Even though they regret not doing certain things, they still think that maybe it was still the best thing to do. Let's see what we have here. I imagine us being together someday. And you have bewitched me. Yeah, this bewitched me card is, to me, always reads as Darcy from Pride and Prejudice. You know, you have bewitched me, body and soul. I don't know. It's a bit cheesy, isn't it? That's just my opinion. I'm so busy all the time. So they're saying that they're busy, but like it's an excuse. They're saying that they're busy, but it's not really, you know, that they're busy. It's just that they're afraid to face you, and they're getting their shit together, basically. That's why they're saying that they're busy. It's not like they're actually busy, because they would make time for you if they wanted to. That's like the reality. But they're saying that they're busy because they're trying to get their shit together. Okay, it's hard for me to open up. Okay, so it's very hard for this person to open up. Maybe they're just not used to like doing shadow work, you know. I'm so afraid to be the fool. So they're afraid to do something and then be hurt or have that result in loss. They're afraid to jump out of their comfort zone and then have things turn on them, basically. So that's what I have here for you guys for today. This has been a little check-in in regards to whatever wants to show up. So thank you guys for listening. Hope you had a lovely Christmas. We're going to move to the next group now. If any of you would want to get a personal reading, you can book through the Etsy shop. The link is down below. And if you would want to connect to 18 plus pick a card tarot readings, you can connect to them through Patreon, which is also linked down below. In terms of signs, we do have Gemini energy, Virgo, and Cancer energy over here as well, in case that resonates for any of you. So thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for spending time with me. Thank you for liking, subscribing, and commenting below. And I'll see you all in the next video. Have a beautiful rest of the day. Bye. Namaste. Hello, group number 2. Welcome to your reading. You have picked the Eight of Swords, trapped in a fear card. So let's see what messages want to show up here, what's on your person's mind, just overall whatever wants to be shared with you today, whatever you need to know will be shared with you. Okay, so let's see. So yeah, with the trapped in card, I'm just hearing trapped, imprisoned, self-restricted. I'm hearing, I feel like I can't make a move. I just feel like I can't take action. That's the vibe here that your person's in right now. Some of you could be feeling this yourselves when it comes to your relationship as well. There could be some mirroring fears, mirroring restrictions, or just feelings of being trapped, mirrored between the two of you. These limitations are often more mental rather than external. So this person is feeling stuck or unable to act, most likely due to their own fears or self-imposed constraints. So they are their own prisoner, basically, with the Eight of Swords here. So what your person is dealing with is kind of paralysis energy, like they cannot move, they cannot take action. They feel mentally entrapped. by themselves, really. And there's lack of clarity here. There could be overthinking going on as well right now from your person's perspective. So this energy here is preventing them from taking action in the connection. They may feel very powerless or just also like unsure about how to proceed, which is making them feel paralyzed and unable to take action. They may even perceive obstacles in the connection where there are none. And they feel overwhelmed even by self-doubt. There are also fears here of making the wrong move or being misunderstood, which are holding them back. Okay, so let's see what else wants to show up. Let's see. Okay, so we have mental conflict, obviously. A lot of mental stuff here happening for your person. A lot of just mental restrictions. Let's see what else. Okay, we have these three. Let me just, which one wanted to come through? These wanted to come through. Okay, so we have conflict and defeat. The Five of Swords. We also do have the Three of Cups with the Seven of Swords. So strong mental energy here, like also energies of deception that could be going on in friendship circles or even work circles here. I feel like your person could be thinking that you are with somebody else, you know, or they're thinking that they cannot have this connection due to you being with somebody else here as well. So overall, with the mental conflict energy, your person feels avoidant right now, like they're avoiding you, avoiding maybe a conversation with you. I'm trying to find the light here with conflict and defeat. For a lot of you, what I'm also getting here with rejoice and celebration is that this person's kind of been retreating into alcohol a little bit, just to kind of smooth out any fears or any worries that they're feeling, to make themselves feel better about the situation. They're kind of retreating into some into some drinking, maybe even, yeah, or like some type of coping. Basically, it doesn't have to be drinking, it could just be coping with something, like using maybe even gaming or whatever it is to cope with the situation. So they feel quite torn right now. They feel at the crossroads, torn between two choices or just two perspectives here. They're avoiding making a decision or confronting their feelings because they're unsure of the outcome. And they're wrestling with difficult choices in regards to you and your connection. They are quite stuck between the head and the heart here. And this like ties beautifully with the trapped energy of the Eight of Swords, which is amplifying their sense of indecision and literal paralysis, basically. Now, this person is also feeling fears surrounding miscommunication, conflict, betrayal, or even hollow victories here with the Five of Swords. They are feeling there's still a lot of tension in your connection, or there's tension in recent arguments that you've had with each other. They are maybe just feeling that they have been like argumentative towards you within themselves, you know. They overall do feel quite defeated around this relationship at this time. So as though no matter what they do, they end up losing you, is what they're thinking. The Five of Swords also carries a warning here about ego clashes and a fear of saying or doing the wrong thing. For a lot of you, you kind of like, you call this person out in a way that they're not used to, or you challenge them in a way that they are not used to. So their ego can tend to suffer in interactions with you. Like while they do enjoy you a lot, I feel like this person also, they sometimes don't like talking to you because you're just that much better than they are, and they do tend to get like a little bit envious or jealous of you even. So there's some envy here, some ego clash envy towards you as well. So this person could also like be reflecting lately or even today on past disagreements or conflicts, feeling regretful or just also defensive about what they said and did. They are basically holding on to pride right now, which is preventing reconciliation and clear communication in the relationship. So they know that they have experienced some very intense, beautiful, positive experiences with you, that you guys have shared very beautiful, positive, joyful experiences. And I feel like with the Three of Cups, they are also thinking about the potential of bridging the gap of ego, let's say, and mental conflict, fear, conflict, defeat, tension with you. So they do want to be in a more happier, light-hearted relationship with you. But I feel like here they're just unsure about how to get there. The Three of Cups can also indicate external influences on this connection that this person is very mindful of. So certain friends or social situations that impact this connection could be at play here. Just because like with the deception and envy card, there's a feeling of avoidance, feeling like they need to strategize their hidden motives here. So this person is withholding their true feelings and intentions towards you. I feel like most likely due to external influences, so how they think they would be perceived by their peers, by their friends, or even like in social situations. There's a feeling here of like them being very mindful about how they're coming across to other people. And even self-deception could be present here, where they're deceiving themselves in regard to how they are feeling or thinking about you, because of them being very mindful of how they're perceived by other people here. Like that can contribute, of course, to a great deal of mental conflict here, and even like a sense of conflict and defeat emotionally. So they could also be really just lying to themselves about the nature of the connection, their role in it here with the Seven of Swords. There is a sense of vulnerability, a great deal of vulnerability, of course, that is the culprit of that. And they're worried that, yeah, there's even betrayal from your side, or that you're not being honest about how you're feeling towards them here. So I feel like this person also just kind of wanting to choose to act in a strategic way. They are avoiding direct confrontation about their emotions and actions right now. Yeah, so they're not revealing their hand towards you. They feel like they need to play a game of poker or chess with you here. Like there's a big sense of not trusting, basically, present in their energy towards you. Like they feel like they cannot trust you. We have destiny here as well. Yeah, they're not trusting the universe. Like them not trusting you here is a bigger issue, basically. So it's like this energy is happening on a microcosm, which is their relation to you, and on a macrocosmic level as well, which is this person basically not trusting the universe. So that's kind of the same energy that's playing out in two different ways. Let's see what else. What are they wanting to say? We have light. So we do have the Sun card. It's very interesting. We have Sacrifice reversed as well. So this is the Hanged Man reversed. I'm going to take one more. Okay, so we do have the Nine of Pentacles reversed here also. Interesting. So I feel like that what's very interesting here is that this person just feels some glimmers of potential, you know, so they desire joy and reconnection with you. They do hold fond memories of you and your connection, and they do long for reconciliation, celebration, or just simply more joyful moments shared with you, right? So they do feel that. This person is, however, really struggling with trusting the situation between the two of you right now. They're really struggling to trust, to learn lessons with the Destiny card. They definitely feel like there's something important about this connection. And they feel like this connection is significant with the Destiny card. Now, they also feel like they cannot grow things with you, or they cannot develop things with you right now in this relationship, or there's like no opportunity for growth right now. I feel like with sacrifice reverse, with the Hanged Man energy here reverse, there's this feeling of them being stagnant, as said, like paralyzed, resistant to change, and refusing to see things from a new perspective. So there's a big energy of stagnation, even impatience towards themselves. This person is powerfully avoiding introspection, and they feel stuck but unwilling to shift their perspective at this time. They are preferring to go along with hidden motives and strategizing rather than taking some time out to look at themselves. Yeah, so they're resisting the necessary surrender and self-reflection needed to move forward. And they may feel like they're spinning their wheels, unable to make progress because they're unwilling to let go of certain beliefs, habits, or fears. So what I'm getting here is also like this person is unable to do this because they do not have the support. They do not possess the necessary support to be able to work through this right now. So they're feeling stuck and paralyzed because they don't have people in their life who could provide support for them in this situation, or even people who would facilitate like introspection for them a bit more, someone who they could talk to about this. They just feel like they don't have those people, so they are kind of quote unquote forced to deal with this on their own, and they don't know how because they don't have the resources, both inner and outer resources, to deal with this. And they're also like afraid to delve into it on their own. There's also fear here of intimacy with other people, like revealing to them all of this. There's like a lot of fear here basically around that. So yeah, they are frustrated with themselves, with the lack of movement, but they also are powerfully contributing to this standstill. And they are not really taking responsibility for their part in the stagnation here either. So that's what is really powerful as well, right? So this person is kind of pushing responsibility onto you, and they're not taking responsibility for their stuff over here. Okie doke. So basically, while they do long for reconnection and celebration with the light and with the Three of Cups, they're just stuck in a cycle of wanting results without doing the inner work required to achieve them. So resisting deep introspection and, yeah, like there's ego stuff going on here as well. Like they don't want to admit that they're wrong, you know, that there's a lot of energy tied to pride, fear of vulnerability, and simply not knowing how to approach the situation as well. So their hesitancy to open up fully and show their true feelings just is stemming from that. And they're hiding behind avoidance, defensiveness, being strategic basically to protect themselves from change, you know. So yeah, there's a really, you know, difficult energy here around that. We also do have the material harvest, the Nine of Coins or the Nine of Pentacles reversed here, which again speaks to this person really, struggling with the energy. They definitely feel like this lack of fulfillment in their life right now. They feel insecure. Again, there could be also some over reliance here on other people, which is why they're putting so much weight on other people's opinions. There's just an energy here of superficial fulfillment. There could be financial or emotional instability present in the relationship as well. And yeah, like a lack of self-worth, struggle with the idea of standing on their own. This person is overly focused on external validation and material concerns right now, which is just preventing them from fully engaging in your connection. They could also perceive you, group number 2, as distant or even unattainable, which is exacerbating their insecurities. So they could be feeling very much unworthy or inadequate. They're questioning whether they have enough to offer you. And this could be tied to material circumstances, their emotional readiness, or even like fears of being alone as well, or all of the above, basically. So yeah, there's a sense here of unrealized potential. And they are afraid to fully embody it. They're afraid to fully embody the potential that this connection is calling them towards. Like they do see the beauty here, but they're afraid to really step into this energy. They do admire your independence though, but also feel intimidated or even unworthy of you in comparison. There is definitely a need here for patience and communication. But also, I do want to caution you to avoid enabling unhealthy dependency in this relationship with this person as well. Yeah. They do need to focus on their own self-improvement and building their confidence here. Let's see. You only deserve princess or prince treatment. It's what we have as a message. So yeah, this again feels like this person thinks you deserve the best, yet they think they are not the one who can give you that. They cannot offer you these things. They don't have the capacity, mental, emotional, even financial capacity to offer you what they think you're worth. It can be the person you deserve to have, like literally. Yeah. So like, what I want to tell you guys is like when a person tells you these things, in 99%, like believe them and try for somebody better. Because if a person's like, yeah, I'm not good enough for you, they aren't. It's the truth that they are not good enough for you. You know, if they're telling you that, just believe them and try for someone who you think is worthy of you. It's really heartbreaking, but I do feel like it's a very true truth. I regret what I did. Yeah, they do have regrets. Obviously, they have regrets about maybe things they said to you. I'm scared to reveal how I really feel about you. Yeah. Again, I'm hearing I'm not good enough for you. I want to pleasure you. Like they do want to make you feel good, obviously, but it's not enough to have a relationship. What we have is very special. So this person does acknowledge you guys do have something very special going on in this connection, this relationship. But it's like, it's really not enough. I ask other people about you. So they are behind the scenes here with the Seven of Swords, kind of questioning, asking other people, what are you doing? Have they heard from you? You know, they could also be looking up on your social media, like seeing what you're posting, seeing what's going on between the two of you. I regret a lot of things is here as well. You know, so they have a lot of regrets and they still like can't let you go. You're still very much on this person's mind. And they're reflecting that they're so happy when they are with you. see what else. My heart beats so fast when you are around. We also have, is it too late now here? I'm scared to lose what we have had, or what we could have even. They're afraid to lose things. But yeah, I'm just feeling like this person's already losing a lot by just not working on themselves or reflecting even just a little bit, basically. Yeah, you make me nervous is here as well. So I never told you how I really felt is here as well. Yeah. Okay, so these are the messages that this person has for you. It does depend a lot on what you want as well, group number 2. Like, do you want to give this person the benefit of the doubt? Are you like, okay, I'm done, this has been enough? It's on you to decide what you want to do with your own life. I am hearing take control of your own life, stop waiting. So Spirit is urging you to stop waiting for this person and just like start doing your own stuff. Like, tell them how you feel. If you can, share with them what you want, what your intentions are about this connection. If you have any, reflect on what this connection means to you and how you can learn from it, what lessons there are here in this connection. Like, do your work is what Spirit is urging you here, because this person's like not doing theirs at this time. And the best thing you can do is to just do your own work, without fixing them, without fixing their issues. You can encourage them to focus on self-improvement and building their confidence, but you also do need to maintain your boundaries in this connection. You know, it is important to ensure you're not sacrificing your own stability to accommodate their struggles here, especially if there's a lot of dependency here or even projection going on from them onto you. If they're projecting their insecurities onto you, ensure you're not sacrificing your own stability here. So do remember their hesitation and their conflict is stemming from their own feelings of inadequacy, not necessarily anything you've done. So just be mindful that these are their own insecurities that are popping up here. And they do see you in the best possible light. You've done nothing wrong, basically. So that's all that I have for you, group number 2. Thank you so much for tuning in. Hope the reading gives you just some more understanding about this person, about this connection. Yeah, if any of you do want to get a personal tarot reading on your specific situation, you can book through the Etsy shop. The link to that is down below. And if you want to connect to 18 plus, pick a card tarot readings, you can connect through Patreon, which is also linked below this reading. So we hope you guys had lovely Christmas time and lovely Christmas. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for liking, subscribing, commenting down below. Do we have like any cards? We have Leo energy here. Anything else? Yeah, not really. Okay, so we have Leo basically showing up here as an energy. Again, like ego, the sun can reflect a lot of ego stuff and pride as well, and stubbornness. Okay, so yeah, that's it for today. Thank you for liking, for commenting, for subscribing to this channel. I'll see you all in the next video. So sending all my love and blessings to you guys, and see you soon in the next video. Bye. Namaste. Hello, group number 3. Welcome. You have picked the Devil card or the Temptation card as your card for today. So let's look at what's going on with your person. We're just going to open up space and see whatever wants to show up. Let's see. So this person, they just can't stop thinking about you. You feel like you are their addiction. You are always on their mind. They are powerfully aware that they are obsessed over you. They're obsessed with you. They are definitely preoccupied with the connection right now and caught in cycles of temptation and obsession with you. There's a lot of control here going into this right now. Like, I feel like this person is trying to kind of make you be theirs even. There's intense attraction here towards you. And this person just feels preoccupied with you. And even with this connection in a way that feels consuming and overpowering to them. So they feel bound by strong desires and fears, and are also struggling with unhealthy attachments and cycles within your relationship. This energy also does reflect their own inner conflict between wanting to control you or even your relationship and then like surrendering to their feelings on the other side. There's a strong energy of craving you, wanting you here. It's just very sexual. So if you do want to tune into those themes, check out 18 plus tarot readings on Patreon. The link to that is below. So this person is grappling with the intensity of their feelings and the connection. They have a deep desire, a deep craving for closeness. They are even obsessing on certain external factors right now. But yeah, there's obsession here and desire. They feel this magnetic pull towards you. They don't want to resist you. They just want to have you and be with you. There's also fear here of losing control, whether over themselves, their emotions, or just the situation between the two of you. Yeah. So let's see what else wants to show up here. Like, this is very intense. Let's see. They're very tempted by you. We have the Six of Pentacles. Okay, so a little bit of like balance, let's say, in this relationship. That I'm also like getting like lustful connotations from this one as well. Yeah, we have passion ignited, the Ace of Wands. Like, yeah, this person just thinking about the S word a lot, basically, and that's just their energy. We have suffering and silence here as well. So they're also struggling with fears, with worries, with anxieties here. They're struggling with communication with you and finding balance within themselves. We have Libra energy, or just balance, which is justice reversed here. Yeah, difficulty. There's a strong difficulty here in facing obstacles, facing their challenges. This person's like, I don't want to do the right thing. I just want to have them. There's this feeling here of them just being so focused on you. Like, there's such a tunnel vision that they have towards you, that they want to like bypass any social norms or any expectations, or like doing the quote unquote right thing just to like have you and be with you. This person is just driven by the intensity of their own very, very human emotions. And I feel like they are afraid that they are feeling like they want to do like unspeakable things around your relationship, or even concerning people that are involved in your connection here. Like, they are themselves aware that there are some unhealthy dynamics going on in this connection. And yeah, they're afraid that there are some patterns here that they may need to address, such as their jealous parts, even fears of abandonment here. There's a strong feeling here of power struggles for a lot of you as well, because your person feels the need to control the situation and is just struggling with feeling controlled by their own emotions, or just the dynamic between the two of you itself. And there's a fear of exposure here as well, because they worry that their true feelings, desires, or fears will be exposed, leaving them completely vulnerable, with suffering and silence card here as well. So this person just feels incredibly intense. There's strong physical attraction, emotional longing, envy, jealousy here. They feel like they quote unquote need you to fill a void, or even satisfy a craving they don't fully understand, or they don't know how to deal with. And they feel deeply connected to you while also fearing how vulnerable this connection makes them feel. So the devil here is bringing up inner turmoil for this person as well. So in regards to how they may be acting in this connection as a result of all that, they could be exhibiting hot and cold behavior because their intensity might cause them to swing between closeness and withdrawal as they grapple with how much to let you in or how much control they even have over themselves if they let you in too close. There's a sense of guardedness and defensiveness here as well, where they are hiding their true feelings behind a facade, fearing rejection or even judgment. And there's strong energies here of possessiveness or jealousy. You know, they feel a strong attachment to you, which can manifest as possessive tendencies, strong suspicion, especially if they perceive threats in the connection between the two of you. There are also some spiritual and psychological dimensions to this connection. So the devil isn't just about external dynamics, it also does speak to internal struggles, which is a karmic connection. So if you guys do resonate with that, do be mindful, this is a general reading as always. So if this is a karmic or spiritually significant relationship, the devil suggests that the connection is meant to teach deep, often very challenging lessons. There is a need here for shadow integration as well. This person might be called to face their fears, desires, and insecurities, which this connection is triggering for them. That can be very painful, but also very transformative for this person. Also, the same goes for you if you resonate with that. There might be some need to do shadow integration here. There's also addiction to patterns here. They might be repeating patterns from past relationships, fearing, feeling stuck in cycles, but also they are actually feeling stuck in cycles as well, or in cycles of behavior or emotion they don't fully understand yet. So it's all about, you know, the relationship wanting to teach them something. Very, very challenging lessons that are like blind spots for this person. If you guys do resonate with that yourself, do try to do some blind spot work on this relationship or on this person. Actually, we might draw a blind spot card for you guys for this connection. Yeah, we're going to draw a blind spot for you guys for this connection. Yeah, so there's an incredible charge here, definitely, which is very powerful, very passionate, very intense, but it's also, you know, going in both levels. It's going in the deep, dark shadow realm, and it's also connecting you to divinity through that, connecting you both to divinity through that at the same time. So let's see what else wants to be shared. With the Six of Coins here, or the Six of Pentacles, there's a feeling of this person feeling bound to you due to a perceived inequality even, such as dependence or the sense that one person holds more power or control in the relationship. So that's especially tied to the devil energy. Like they want to create more balance, generosity, and fairness, and a good power dynamic, or maintain a good power dynamic even in your connection. So that's why there's this suffering and silence connected to temptation here as well. Despite the challenges here, this person does feel an urge to reignite the connection or start anew with you with passion ignited. Now, do you remember I said they feel an urge to do that? The urge is not yet them taking action. They just feel like they want to. You know, that's not yet this person taking any action on it. So connecting to the devil here, the Ace of Wands suggests that their feelings, that their desire for you is passionate and overwhelming. And they want to take action, but are feeling held back, of course, by self-doubt, fear, etc. And they're deeply worried. They're deeply worried about all of this. they're being haunted by their own actions or even inactions in this connection. They're basically overthinking everything, caught in a loop of what ifs, and also powerfully caught in worst case scenarios here as well, with like suffering and silence here. Yeah, there's a big energy of torment happening right now. This person is really like caught in their unhealthy thoughts about the connection and you. With justice reversed, like what's adding to all this energy is also like lack of accountability, imbalance, dishonesty, unfairness, even karmic lessons. They might feel that something about the connection or their role here in it isn't right at this time. They are, however, also avoiding taking responsibility for their actions and feelings, like they've been treated unfairly. You know, they also are feeling like there's some type of unfairness going on here in this connection. There is overall, from their perspective, a lack of clarity and even integrity, a lack of integrity in how they're approaching the situation right now. And the justice reverse is just like emphasizing the shadow side of the devil, which is unhealthy attachments, an avoidance of responsibility, and the inability to bring balance and fairness into the relationship, even though they might want to, because we do have the Six of Pentacles here. Like they do want to bring some sense of balance into this connection though. So yeah, there are issues with fairness, accountability here. This person is failing to see their own role in this connection right now, and it's creating the challenges in the relationship. And yeah, they do want to pursue the connection, but the Nine of Swords here is really causing or revealing that their desire is causing them significant stress. Yeah, they're just feeling like they can't approach the connection with clarity and fairness. With the justice reversed and with the devil, you guys, there could be karmic undertones. This connection can carry a great deal of karmic weight for you. The imbalances or challenges here could be part of a larger spiritual lesson that you have with this person, that you both have together, you know. So overall, they have a desire for reconnection with you. They do struggle with accountability, and they're overwhelmed and consumed by their emotions, by the connection, which is both thrilling and incredibly distressing for your person at the same time. So I'm just going to get you guys some blind spot cards. We are going to basically draw together a card. We're going to draw 2 cards, or maybe even 3, about blind spots in this connection, because I feel like that's just something that's going to help you the most right now, rather than just me going on and on about how they are experiencing things. We're just going to do that. So we're going to draw blind spot for who? For you, your person, then like your energies together in the connection. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so let's see, your person, you, the connection. Okay, so what's their blind spot? Okay, we have 31. Let's just draw you, your blind spot, group number 3. Okay, we have 21. And the connections blind spot, what is your shared blind spot right now in your relationship with one another? Okay, we have 64 for your relationship blind spot with one another. So 31 is the card of limits. So your person's blind spot in your relationship is limits. So they're not seeing their limits and even your limits right now. They do not want to face their own limits because they make them feel limited and bad about themselves. And they also don't want to face your limits, group number 3, because of the fact that them accepting those limits would just mean that something that they're hoping for wouldn't pan out or wouldn't work out. So this person has a very negative association when it comes to limits. But also what they're struggling with is the fact that they cannot admit to your limits and their limits in this connection right now, which is making decisions very, very difficult in this connection. And that's keeping them literally in this loop of indecision. And it's just very detrimental to your relationship overall. So your person is struggling literally with boundaries. So their blind spot is boundaries, basically. They don't know or don't want to know what defines your personal happiness, your personal feelings, your personal thoughts, your personal integrity, your personal desires, your personal needs, and your personal truth from the rest of the universe and from their own personal feelings, personal truths, etc., personal integrity. So yeah, they are just not aware of their own personal limits, which is, of course, them not being aware of your personal limits, which means that they cannot respect you and they cannot respect your boundaries. They might even violate your boundaries because of that. And also, they just don't know how to respect you or your boundaries or even take accountability because of that. So this is a big problem, really. What your person could do is to admit to and accept their limits and your limits, and to understand powerfully your own personal happiness, what it means for you to be personally happy, what it means, what uniquely defines you as, a person who has specific desires. What are your own personal needs versus what are their personal needs? So that is something that would help this person. So this can really help you understand where your person is at right now and reflect on this connection through this blind spot, or by involving this blind spot in your reflections. Now you got the 21 sigil here, group number 3. So your blind spot here is isolation. So right now you are isolating and either telling yourself that you aren't, or are telling yourself that you need to go do it alone when you don't. So you probably do have all kinds of reasons, and they are very understandable reasons why you're isolating. People don't isolate for no reason, but the isolation is not benefiting you, and it is making the situation at hand impossible to resolve. So group number 3, you might not be asking for help, not accepting help, not communicating with others, not including others in your decisions, feeling you need to do things on your own, and overall avoiding people when it comes to this connection or talking about this connection. No matter what the case may be, the situation at hand cannot be resolved if you continue doing this. So the universe that we live in is an interdependent universe where everything in existence is one. So we're all dependent on other people, other things. We are not self-sufficient. We depend on the food we eat. We are dependent on the cars we drive. We are dependent on the air we breathe. We're dependent on one another. We need one another. That's something that you need to hear right now. We need another person, other people, other stuff going on for us. There's nothing wrong with this, with needing one another, right? So with this sigil showing up as your card, as your blind spot, you've got to stop isolating yourself. What is the solution here is to involve other people in you and in the situation at hand. Instead of looking at the world in ways that it isolates you, such as how people don't understand you and how you are different to them, look at the world in ways that it connects you to others, such as how people do understand you and how you are the same as other people. That is going to help you resolve some issues that are plaguing you right now. Now, in regards to what is going on with both of you, and that's an interesting one here, we have 64. 64 is the blind spot of the mask of altruism. So basically, you are both thinking from the perspective of how you are going to be perceived by other people in this relationship. With this card showing up, this is both of your blind spot energy. So you are being asked to see that society has made self-focus and self-interest so bad and wrong that you can no longer see selfishness and self-interest in yourself. Instead, you have disguised it as altruism, right? So some examples of how we use the mask of altruism to distinguish our own self-centered interests are helping or rescuing someone or something as a way of externally rescuing yourself, helping people in order to get appreciation, having children and telling yourself that you can give them so much love that when in fact you did it in order to be validated as a person by having someone that's like a mini version of you and getting their love. There could also be ways that this shows up in such as sacrificing yourself so as to get the esteem and self-concept of yourself as being quote-unquote good and right, even dedicating your life to the success of one of your children and convincing yourself it is for their good when it is really because their success reflects well on you as a parent and person. You know, there are all kinds of things that we use these things, but in all of them, the altruism being shown on the outside is a disguise for a self-centered motivation underneath, and that's something that you need to become aware of. That is the blind spot that you and your person have, okay? So basically, the thing that you're called to is self-awareness. You're being called to see that it is not evil to have self-centered interests here. We all have individual wants and needs. And when those self-centered interests become dangerous with the devil, is when we aren't consciously aware of them and we begin to get them in indirect and disguised ways. So if you're meeting your needs this way, it's a guarantee that it will backfire on you somehow, okay? So what is important here is to become aware of how you are meeting your needs and to meet your needs more directly, right? To also take some time to accept the energy of who you are. See yourself as a beautiful person with both good and bad qualities. It's important to also ask yourself, what am I unwilling to see, admit to, accept, and show to other people about myself because it would make me see myself as bad and or them see me as bad. So that's something to reflect on, because like the view of society on this connection and what society might think about you and your person here is very, very big. So working on accepting yourself as who you are with your needs and your desires and not seeing yourself as bad for them is key here, or just like working through those things as well is key here. Okay, so those are the blind spots. So let's just get into some messages from a person. Wow, want to look good for you. Like, of course they do. They want to look good for you and for your society as well. This person thinks you are their soulmate. Do you still care about me, or is it all in my head? Let's see what else. Can we forgive each other? So they're asking, there is a potential here for forgiveness. I'm a little obsessed with you. Yeah, like definitely. Let's see what else. See, let's kiss and make up. See what else. I want to please you. So they want to make you feel good. They want to please you. They want to do things that please you, basically. I'm so not over you. See what else. I like it when you open up to me. We also have, I want to talk more. I do not want you to be the one that got away is here also, and I'm so excited to see you again. This person cannot deny their feelings, even if they wanted to in the past. They cannot deny it. They cannot deny themselves. They cannot deny themselves, you basically, anymore. So these are the messages that wanted to show up for you guys. Thank you for diving deep with me today. The blind spot cards are not easy to deal with, so I am just, glad you guys stayed to this part of the reading and were willing to hear that and have the bravery to hear that as well. It's not an easy thing to hear and to become aware of. So yeah, kudos to all of you. Give yourself a pat on the back from me. And yeah, basically that's what we have for today. I'm going to finish it off here. Thank you so much for tuning in. If any of you do want to book a personal reading, you can book through the Etsy shop. The link is below. And if any of you just want to dive deeper into understanding your connection, you can also dive deeper through 18+, pick a card tarot readings on Patreon, which are listed below. So the link to the Patreon is down below if you want to tune into those readings, because we were not able to get into some 18+ situations here due to YouTube stuff. But yeah, there's like an uncensored library of videos there on Patreon as well, waiting for you if you want to dive into that. So thank you for tuning in. Hope you guys had lovely Christmas holidays. So yeah, I'll see you soon in the next video. Don't forget to subscribe for more videos, and also don't forget to like and comment down below as well. Let me know how this reading was for you, how it resonated. And I'll see you guys soon in the next one. Have a beautiful rest of the day. Blessings to all of you. Bye. Namaste.